It's the biggest new infrastructure program the world has ever seen, China's Belt and Road Initiative, and it's arriving in Europe. The original Silk Route from China to Europe was used by traders from the 2nd century BC until the 1800s, bringing precious stones, fabrics, spices, and much else besides. The journeys used to take months, but this month of May, that journey time from China to the UK has been cut to just over 2 weeks. And it'll only take 12 days for cargo trains to run the 4,000-mile Silk Railway route, which ends in Britain. The ultimate aim is to make Eurasia an economic and trading area to rival the transatlantic one. And that's why the opening of a new route this month is so significant. Trillion-dollar investment programs to enhance economic interconnectivity and facilitate development across not just Eurasia, but also East Africa and close to 100 partner countries. But there's also been some concern too. China is under scrutiny by some Western analysts for sometimes taking over assets when indebted countries can't pay their debts. And there's bound to be more pressure in future to extend or even write off some loans because the same countries that will benefit from Belt and Road are suffering the same levels of indebtedness as a pandemic disrupts their economies and complicates repayment plans. According to the Pew Research Center, views about China differ substantially. Quote, a median of 45% have a favorable view of China, while 43% hold an unfavorable view, unquote. But the survey reported that on the positive side, countries linking up through Belt and Road were most likely to express sanguine and positive attitudes towards Beijing, and that could be a powerful defense against those who criticize BRI as neo-colonialism. Alongside the rail tracks and the concrete roads, a digital Silk Road is gaining traction too. Undersea cables and cloud computing are already boosting user data around the world, and the development too of artificial intelligence. Now, this is all critically important because it helps to address one of the most fundamental challenges of the fourth industrial revolution, providing basic internet access for more than 3 billion people, roughly half the world's population, who still aren't connected. And I'm convinced the cold reality is that post-virus, the world will need to take every single opportunity to grow their economies again. So Belt and Road is all about making connections between economies through roads, rail and cables. In many cases, it involves the sort of infrastructure projects on a scale never seen before. The ambition is immense. Over time, Europe can transform transport corridors into growth-enhancing economic corridors. This way, the BRI can have long-lasting beneficial impacts on Eastern and Western Europe. If policymakers attempt to engineer a V-shaped speedy recovery post-COVID-19, international economic stimuli like the BRI will be the key to putting a feeble world economy back on its feet, beginning perhaps in Europe.